Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Which Way 101. We are doing a reading for the collective today. I do apologize about any shaking or wobbling you all may see on the camera. I'm trying very hard not to make it shake or wobble. But you know, that's just the way it is. Anyways, this reading is for the collective. If it doesn't resonate for you, scroll on. Do not worry about it because it will not be meant for you, okay? Sometimes the readings will resonate, other times they won't, and sometimes bits and pieces will resonate, and bits and pieces will not. So, let's get started. For a lot of you, there might be a new awareness going on. There might be something that you're facing, maybe your fears, maybe there's some sort of new liberation going on in your life that you didn't think would happen, but it's now happening. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So, but due to this, do not go ahead and get it into your head that you're invincible. Don't do impulsive acts or anything like that. It's just going to go ahead and lead to it's going to lead down a road that you don't want to go down. With a weak leader, people who you don't want to be around, stuff like that. And if you do decide to go down that road, which it looks like a lot of you will, a lot of you are going to go ahead and get this whole, I'm free, I can do whatever I want, I don't have to worry about anything. If you go down that road, you are going to lack a lot of movement in your life, okay? This is a reverse chariot. We don't like that card. When that card comes up reversed, there's a lot of stagnancy going on, and that is never good for anybody. To be stuck in the same position or to be stuck in a position that you don't want to be in, it's not easy. It makes for very bad decisions and very bad consequences. Let's see what's coming up. But it looks like you're going to overcome that. It looks like you might have some sort of romantic attraction or a romantic encounter with somebody with the Two of Cups. It really looks like you could overcome that, the stuff that's going on right now for you. And that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I can move my light a little bit so that it's not quite shining right there. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyways, let's see what's going on. So yeah, it looks like there might be a partnership of some sort going on with you. You might meet somebody new due to the stuff that's going on in the stagnancy. You might decide to go to a coffee shop, or you know, you might just be out and about and bump into somebody on the bus, and who knows, that person could absolutely change your life. And I think that when you do meet that person, they will change the life that you have for the better. Okay, let us see what is coming up next. Yes, it looks like this new person that you're going to meet is going to bring ambition to you. You're going to become more success-driven. You're going to become more assertive, stuff like that. And that's brilliant. That's what we love seeing. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, let's see what's going on. It looks like you're going to go ahead and become very focused. And whatnot, and it looks like you're going to be very driven. But for everything that is going on, do not become the guarded workaholic. Okay, do not get so involved in your work that you cannot do anything else. Sorry, I had to pause that for a second. There were sirens going by. Anyways, moving forward, don't get so caught up in your work and what you're doing that you sit there and that is all you're doing is working, and you're living beyond your means, and you are doing the grind and the hustle, but you're not actually focusing on what's going on in your daily life. And that is not necessarily a good thing. Yes, yes. It looks like you're going to be very objective to what's going on. It looks like at some point in time, you're going to go ahead and come about this with clear boundaries between your work and your life at home and whatnot. And you're going to want to go ahead and set those boundaries very, very clearly for everybody around you. Maybe even your boss included. And who knows, maybe you're a workaholic and you work for yourself, and you know that, self-made businesses, you got to work harder than a lot of other people, especially when it comes to working for somebody else, especially when you're working for yourself, because, you don't want to go ahead and sit there and burn out at all. Burning out is never fun. It's never what we want. Yes, it looks like you're going to actually find, the Temperance card came up. It looks like you're going to find the balance that you need between your work life and your home life. It looks like you're going to go ahead and put your own harmony and self-control, your own spirituality, your own tranquility first. And that is always a good thing. That is awesome. And, people, they always have issues putting those boundaries up and making sure that, their work and their home life is separate. But I tell people this all the time, your work may pay your bills, but in the end, your work will fire you quicker than anything. If you get sick and you're not able to go to work, it's your family and friends that are going to have to be caring for you and whatnot. So by the end of the day, don't go ahead and neglect those who have actually stuck their neck out for you and been there for you in your life. Because if you go down the wrong road with everything that's going on in this reading, you could definitely be cutting yourself off from a lot of people who have helped you through a lot of stuff and helped you through a lot of stagnancy. And here, literally, I see that this is what's about to happen. There's a lot of freedom and a lot of stagnancy going on, but you finally meet somebody. But don't get complacent with who you meet, and don't become so focused on your work that you stop actually responding and paying attention to who was there for you while you were already down. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they forget that corporations and companies, they will fire you quicker than anything else on the planet. But your family and your friends, those are the ones who are going to take care of you when you're sick and when you're down and whatnot. So keep that focus, keep those boundaries up with your work and whatnot, and make sure that, you're not taking for granted your friends and your family who are there for you at the end of the day. Anyways, I hope this reading resonated with you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I apologize for the bouncing and whatnot. I am trying a different angle, and I am trying different tripods and whatnot, and trying to make it to where it doesn't bounce as much. I will work on that as time goes on. Anyways, thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye for now.